Shabbat was really amazing. Um, coming from, I'm someone who goes to synagogue and Hillel every day for services, and I go every Shabbat to Hillel as well. But it was really great being in an environment that was different from everything else that I'd ever been exposed to. Our Shabbat was unique. It was our Shabbat. We created it for ourselves. We split up into groups and developed a service that was fitting for our trip in Nicaragua. So we had some typical prayers, which we all knew from our bar and bat mitzvahs or from daily prayer services or different Shabbats experiences that we had seen before. But we also had a lot of English readings and other pieces that were particularly pertinent to our work in Nicaragua. For example, we had a small piece about the body and how thankful we were that our bodies could be used in certain ways. We had never really appreciated so much what it was like to be using our bodies on such a consistent basis in such a physically demanding way. Shabbat was more time of relaxation, and it was something that we really appreciated more. During our lives here in college, a lot of the time it's work, but then on Shabbat we also do work. We'll also study for tests. Out in the field, we've gone from days of physical, manual labor, hauling cement, bricks, wood, and we went to just resting and not doing anything. So we really felt more what it was like to have Shabbat. At the end of Shabbat, during Havdalah, we also had a chance to see what it was like to distinguish from Shabbat in the rest of the week. We had a day of rest, and then it was back to our normal schedules. Shabbat ended and we were back to school, back to work in the daily grind. And it gave us a new perspective on what it was like to be part of Shabbat. I really learned a lot from Shabbat from being with all kinds of different people. We had a really diverse group, and it was cool to see how different people have different understandings of Shabbat. Everyone has their own traditions. Everyone has seen Shabbat through camp or their families or schools. But it was great to come together and have our own special experience that was Shabbat in Nicaragua.